Hi everybody, this is Thomas and this is yet another tip of the week. As you can see on my screen, today we're going to talk about how to easily create elements in Impact, what we call linked elements through the Excel spreadsheet. So you can see here in the picture I just have a couple of lines in a spreadsheet and how those lines are translated into 3D elements so we can actually plan them and then use all the impact tools for further production and planning and transportation. So if we look into how we can actually do that, we at StruSoft, of course, we have created a template for you. Now, where you can find the template, you can see that directly in the link on the comments that I have put on the LinkedIn post. And other than that, I'll just go directly to the spreadsheet. As you can see here, there are the headers, which is always the first line. And right above, there are the different elements that we want to create. Every line has one type of element or one element, and then the second line defines how many of those we want in the system. Now, blue header means that we cannot live without this property. If we dismiss this property, if we take this property away, then the software will not be able to import any element. So these 6, I think, 7 lines are the most important ones for creating an element. The rest you can just take away. But for the sake of this example, of course, I will bring in and I will use the face, the building, the floor, and I will bring in some drawings so I can show you the full process. Of course, if you want to bring in PDF or DWG drawings. For the rest, you can always bring in custom materials, reinforcement, and make a few recesses. In this case, I have made some recesses as an example. Enough with the theory. If you want to read more about how to fill out the spreadsheet, the link is the same as the one that you can find the template in our Wikipedia page. Enough with that. Make sure to close it completely so it can be imported into the project manager. You have created your project. If you have made different buildings and floors with different names, make sure to predefine those in the project manager before you insert the spreadsheet. Right click under element marks, import linked element mark, browse, find your template. And then in this case, I want to bring in also my drawing folders. I have a drawing folder here, which is called drawing import, and this is where my drawings are placed. But if you want it to be actually activated, you need also to select the mode number 2, import, update element marks, elements, and drawings. Without that, the drawings will not be taken into the impact folders. We say import, and very quickly you will see the elements get created. Hopefully it will not take more than 10-15 seconds. Here we are, finishing generating the data. And you can see the elements being saved in here. If you actually see, I have created a circular recess on my linked element. Right here, I have made basically a wall with a big top corner recess, which is also great. And for the rest, I have not added anything because I didn't want to make to tire you guys on this example. You can also recreate a slab. Of course, you change the height with the width, and then you have a slab, and in the same way different types of walls, and of course you can make beams, columns if you play around with the dimensions. If we actually want to plan the elements for production, the process is the same. I will find my factory for walls, and I will just select a few and then plan them for tomorrow. Multi-custom, custom, by width and length, ascending, descending. Uh, and then you see the elements being added in the tables. You can also see the status directly here, see what is planned for production. You can continue your process normally, and if you would like to get a schedule, and that was a tip of the week that I did a few weeks ago, I think in the beginning of the summer when celebrating the 100th tip of the week. You go to the follow-up, you can actually create your filters, create a new filter, call it production, okay, and then use it as all buildings, all floors, all faces, and then use for the people. I will just use all factories now. Take away custom activities and use the planned production date as my activity, and then we sort out by building and by floor. Say OK. Now you have your own little production here. So you can see building 1, floor 1, everything is planned to be on these dates here. Anyway, this is it for me. A very quick one this time, easy. So I wish you all a great day, and see you next week with another tip of the week. Bye.